This
Hello.
is People Like Us. People Like Us.
I love that title.
Yeah, it's a great,
Yeah.
it's a great thing.
Yes.
And we are here today for another episode. And I want to introduce first off my co-host, Toni, Love Trower.
Hello, hello.
There you go. And I'm Brett Jolly, and we've got here an excellent lady. She is fantastic. If you don't know about her, you should. Okay? This is Doris Hall James, and you.
Hello.
There you go. Say hello.
Hi, everybody. Hello.
And please explain, what you've done.
Oh, where should I start?
I don't know, but.
Okay, so I used to be an entertainer when I was young. I left that after my husband died, and I began to teach for a government agency, Job Corps. I started there as a teacher. I stayed as a teacher for 7 years. And then I became a director. And under my umbrella, I had anywhere from 300 students to 600 students. Wow. And I had a principal underneath me, under my umbrella. I had doctors, lawyers, I had doctors, I had teachers, and I had counselors and social, all that kind of stuff. And I did that for about 20 years or more. And then I retired and I came home.
We're glad to
I
have you
love
here.
Job Corps. My son actually, he was like giving me problems in school, and the teachers didn't know what to do with him in the public school. And so I sent him to Potomac Job Corps, and he got his GED. Mm-hmm. He was actually smart. He didn't even take the pre-test. He just took the test, and he passed like 98%. And I mean, I knew he was smart, but we just didn't know how to teach him and how to, and then he got a skill when he was down there. Yes, he did.
Yeah, you have to teach the students. The Job Corps is wonderful. It's been wonderful to me. And I want to mention June Boswell. June Boswell was my director when I first started Job Corps here in Philly. Mm-hmm. And she taught me so much, okay, because she taught me never to give up on a student. And that was my philosophy, going on, never to get up. You teach the student however the student learned. And that's what I stress with my instructors. Don't tell me they can't learn. Mm-hmm. They can learn. Teach them the way that they learn.
That's right.
And they got their GEDs or they got their high school diplomas. Many of them went to college. Many of them own their own businesses.
I love it.
They come here. They built that wall outside for me. They built all those shoes outside that's on my... They did that for me. Wow. So it was a good and meaningful experience for me to work with them. And one more thing. When I went to a store a couple weeks ago, I have to tell you, I went to a store a couple weeks ago. I think it was Big Lots. This little girl came running to me. And she said, are you Miss Hall, Miss Doris Hall? And I looked at her and I said, yeah. And she said, you know who I am? I said, no. She said, you taught me in school. And I said, I did? And she had her daughter with her, and I taught her husband too.
Oh my God.
So it was just, it was excellent.
Touching lives.
That is beautiful. Now, you one thing you didn't mention, you actually were connected to the music industry in a great way.
Yes.
Please explain.
You mean when I was younger, right?
You were younger with somebody.
When I was younger, I was with Fat Larry's band, and I wrote a lot of songs with his band. I performed. We went overseas a couple times.
Wow.
I was with that famous Terry Price.
Wow.
We worked really, really hard with the band. And I was with Valley Ford, who just passed away.
Did you have anything to do with, I listened to it on the way here, Sparkle? Where did you come?
Yeah, see, that was a song that I wrote.
Did you really?
I wrote that song.
I listened to it on the way here. I was like, Sparkle, where did you come from?
Hey, Sparkle. And she used to come, Sparkle used to come out in the audience. She was all green. She wore everything was green hair, green everything. And she used to come in out in the audience, and sing and dance. Hey, Sparkle.
Yeah, yeah. Where did you go?
Yeah, that's a
Man,
song.
that's a
I
great
wrote.
tune. I love that. I think it's probably my favorite song of Fat Larry.
Yes. So we had I worked with Sweet Thunder.
Oh, yeah.
Who were some other
David
people you
Simmons,
wrote? You
David
wrote songs with a
Simmons.
lot of people, didn't you?
Yes, David Simmons.
Oh, David Simmons. Yeah, I remember him.
Remember David Simmons?
He had a song he told me about. Success means nothing
I
without the
wrote
one.
that too.
Are you serious?
Yes, that success
That's
means nothing
without the one you love to share with. Oh
share.
man, yes,
I wrote that one,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
So I had a good career.
Obviously, you did.
I love it.
I had a
I'm,
good career.
I'm sitting with royalty over here.
And
That was a
so
great tune.
when I retired and came home, and my husband had died,
Mhm.
then I was lonely. Can you imagine? After all that, I was lonely. So
Yeah, it's understandable.
So I opened a daycare. I had foster kids, I had adopted kids, I had daycare kids. I just had kids, and we just had fun.
Oh man.
And
Nice, really nice.
and from that, I went on to teaching.
And
Really?
now you have a beautiful school here
Yes.
under your organization. What's the name of your organization?
Simply Music Incorporated. We are a 501c3.
And when I came down the stairs and I saw your studio here, I was just like in awe because I just the way
Yeah.
you have everything set
Yeah,
up.
this
and
place is great.
You
Really
have
great.
the keyboards here for the children. I see a laptop station
Yes.
where I understand you teach remotely
Yes.
as well.
Yes, we teach online, and in the back, I sit in the back, and sometimes I have to stop teaching keyboards now and teach, just basic theory, and I put them on the computer,
Love it.
and they can see what I'm doing over there, from back there over there.
Wow.
I do that. And I had, I don't really use like a lot of books and things like that. We pick.
Mhm.
Like I let them go on YouTube and let them pick something out on YouTube. Then I order the sheet music and they read it from the sheet music. And I let them play a little bit of what they want and then a little bit of what they need. And I had 2 students so thus far that left me and went to Kappa.
Beautiful.
Kappa. One of them, Lyric, graduated, and Brooklyn took her lessons there at Kappa, which made me very proud. My granddaughter, Jayla, got accepted at Kappa,
Beautiful.
but she went to Central.
Beautiful.
But we're trying to get the kids to, to go to
So
performance
all of this
festival.
was gotten or processed through the 50. What do you say? 50.
501c3 is a nonprofit organization,
Great.
federal.
Can you explain how that works
organization.
for those people who don't know?
Well, what I had to do is I had to justify what I do, what I did, okay? And it took me about a year and a half to write up the proposal
Wow.
to get the 501c3. And once I got it, I'm charity. I'm a public charity.
Well, that means you need
Yeah.
you need help. That means you need donations. You need people to volunteer.
I need volunteers, donations, contributions. I need some water.
So if anybody wants to give her a contribution, send her something.
Excuse me.
Send it to her.
Yeah. Do you have your we have your website, your Facebook page.
I have to get some water.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'll get you some water.
No, that's okay.
It's all right.
I'm on Facebook. You can look me up as Doris Hall James on Facebook. Or Simply Music Incorporated. Or the DHJ Indie Show.
There you
Okay,
go. That
all
is
right.
your podcast.
My podcast. You can look me up on those 3 things.
You have to check out her podcast. She brings like a lot of light to local musicians, and I'm sure not local musicians. And that's something that we need. The musicians need that extra outlet to be able to let people know who they are and what they do. And I understand a couple of musicians have gotten gigs from your
Got
podcast.
jobs, like Pamela Renee, putting you out there, Pamela.
Pam,
Pam.
yo.
But I've interviewed about 200
Wow.
because my podcast has been going for about 5 years now.
Wow.
And
yeah, that's nice.
I just interviewed a guy named Jimmy Williams who has a new song out called I Think I'll Stay Home Today. But I give them a chance to tell their life story, what they're doing now, what they're getting ready to do, you know. So it's been really a good show. Next month I have the Ritchie family. They will be coming
that
on.
should be nice.
Oh,
They
wow.
should be coming on too.
Wow.
But yes, we needed donations. We have about 10 people that donate each month.
Mhm.
And that's Dean Morrow,
Oh yeah,
Winston,
good guy.
Winston Good,
Mhm.
Winston Gay.
Winston Gay, yeah.
Yeah, it's Winston Gay.
Great guy as well.
And then I have Sandy Sykes, Kelly DeFrancisco, Henrietta Jeffries, and my main contributor or donator who's no longer here is Chuck Bazemore. Chuck was always there.
Yeah, he was a very good guy, yeah.
He donated, he supported,
Yeah.
Wow.
he helped me get my equipment.
Mhm.
He did everything. I just thank him for that.
Wow.
What a blessing! What a blessing! Now, if somebody just wanted to like Cash App is like the thing these days. I mean,
Yeah.
like I Cash App the waitress if I don't have any cash.
Yes.
You know, it's something that people like to find very easy. What is your Cash App if they wanted to just help donate to your
Okay.
organization?
They can cash at me at $ Doris J. Hall James.
Okay.
They can cash at me. Or they can go to my website, simplymusicinc.com, and make a donation or contribution through my website.
Wonderful.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now we actually we're going to show. Well, I think we've already done it. Show the studio because it's a
Yeah.
very
Yes.
impressive studio.
Yes.
How did you get the kids to come in, and how did they hear about you? Because I mean, naturally, promotion is key in this business. So how did you get known?
Because I'm everywhere. I go up to the schools like Anderson, Kip,
I went to Edison.
He-
I mean, we all.
Didn't you have a van, a lady help you, and she
Yes,
filled up a van
yes,
with
that was-
kids?
That was before I had any of these kids. She was an Asian lady. I can't remember how Kim and I hooked up, but she used to bring like 17 kids here. I had so many kids here at one time. I was teaching on the porch and down
my
and here, and every week she would do it. She would round them up in a great big van and bring them here. And we did that maybe for a year and a half.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Until a year and a half. And then after they left me, then I went, I started with these students here. I went to the different schools, stood outside, put my flyers out, go to the neighborhood, put the flyers inside the door. Then it's word of mouth.
Right.
These kids here go to school and tell if they play the piano. People say, well, how did you learn to play piano like that?
Right.
And then they will come here.
Wow. Their
Okay.
friends would want to come.
And one of my helpers, my used to be helpers, he's now in college now.
Mhm.
He's gone, but he was a gem. He used to help me
Mhm.
teach all the front part over there, the front,
Mhm.
is for new students.
Okay.
And then coming down here, the 5 keyboards coming, that's for the older students.
Okay.
And Samad, who is in Central Michigan University right now,
Mhm.
he would teach all the beginning students for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's-
You've been mentoring him since he was a little boy.
Yes, since he was about 7 years old. I walked him home one day and I met his grandmother. And when I met his grandmother, she thought it was a good idea that he take piano lessons. And he also played the French horn.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's been a terrific experience for me.
I gotta say, all the
I hope-
turnaround must be amazing for you.
Well, most of these, well, I don't have that much turnaround with my kids.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's the things that I do.
Mm-hmm.
See, because I'm really energetic, and I got so much stuff in my head,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's the things that I do. I want to do this,
Right.
and this, and this. I can't do it all, but the kids that come here, the children that come here, they usually stay. Like Samad came when he was 7.
Yeah.
He left when he was 18.
Wow. Okay.
You know,
That's a great thing.
Lyric came here when she was about 12. She left when she was about 17, and she went to Kappa.
Really?
Love it.
Okay.
I
That's
love it.
beautiful.
So they stay.
Now you also.
You're literally saving lives.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to say that, you know, you are literally saving lives. You were saving lives in your career with the government.
Yes.
You know, and you left that, and you saved lives. I'm sure with your daycare.
Yeah.
And
daycare.
And you're, you know, taking care of the children and adopting children, and they've grown up, and you're continuing on in the community. Mm-hmm. I just have to say, saving lives, and I just have to applaud you for that.
That's a beautiful thing. That is a really beautiful thing.
It really is. It just makes me want to be feel emotional right now.
Did you notice she sings as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I have some songs out now. I have one of my songs had 1,600 views.
Okay.
Called "I Can Imagine."
Really? Okay.
I did a song called "The World Is Going Crazy," which it is.
Oh.
No, that I want to hear.
You gotta hear that song.
Sounds like I should get a video.
The world's going crazy.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
That's about right. You need to put that one back out again, whatever you need to do.
And the other one was "We Like to Dance," and Alfie Pollock and
I've seen you perform that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
We Like to Dance, and Alfie Pollock and I, you know, we write songs together.
Beautiful.
So we make a good team.
Can you record down here as well?
Oh yes.
Okay.
You see the back?
Oh.
I got all my Logic Pro. And
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
She's got it all.
That is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Well, you know that is a really beautiful thing, and also too, we want to let you guys know, this lady also does modeling.
Yes.
I did a photo session on her, and amazingly, out of all the people, and I've done a whole lot of them, this lady here got the most compliments, likes, shares, everything. I mean, you know.
Thank you.
What a wow.
Oh, she was absolutely fantastic. You know, and that's one of the things about about Doris. There's so many hats that you wear, and there's so many things that you do.
Yes.
It's like I don't know how we can even encompass all of them.
No. Yeah.
You know, but the one thing I will say is that it's a joy, an absolute joy to have you, be on our program today.
Yes.
Also, too, you I'm sorry, I should have mentioned this. You also interview people.
Oh yeah, that's the DHJ Indie Show.
Okay.
Now I've about 200.
200.
200 people. I have interviews that I want to put all this stuff together to leave, you know, when I'm no longer here, because those interviews are really precious. And what happens so many times when somebody passes away, the interview goes right on. You know, it goes
we can
right
continue
on
to watch it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was at when Eddie Holman passed away. I was there, and his brother got up and started talking, and he said, I never knew my brother did all of those things. He said, and I was looking through social media, and this interview came on, and this lady was interviewing him and said, I didn't know my brother did all that kind of stuff. And Chuck Bazemore stood up and said, this is the lady who interviewed her brother right there at the funeral thing.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so
really
they
beautiful.
use those interviews.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, they're a great thing. Matter of fact, I've heard that you had some guy named Brett Jolly on there.
I don't know who that is.
Twice.
Twice? Really?
Twice.
I want to find him. I think he owes me money.
Oh,
but
God.
you know, I have to tell you this here. I have to tell you this. I was getting like maybe 50 views or something like that on my podcast. But I'm telling you, once he came on, you can ask Gilbert Lomax Jr. is my partner on Philly Live Radio. You ask him. Once you came on, that's when the cycle broke.
Really?
You got the jolly bump.
And I start getting hundreds of views when Brett came on.
Wow.
Man. Well, that means I've really got to ask him for money.
Yeah.
Wait, where can they find this? Your podcast?
Is you have to go to DHJ Indie Show.
Okay.
And you can pick it up from there. I don't have the exact link.
Okay.
DHJ Indie Show on Facebook or
on Facebook.
Oh, on Facebook. Okay, that's yeah.
Yeah, but once he came on, you know, and Gilbert and I was talking about that the other day. Said when Brett came on, that's when it happened.
Wow.
The jolly bump.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. So all you musicians out there that need a break, to tell what you've done and what you're gonna do, just contact me. We can arrange for you to, get on that show.
Yeah, please give them all your information one more time because that's real important.
Okay, now for donations, you can send it to simplymusicinc.com, or my Cash App is $ Doris J. Hall James. My email is simplymusic1@verizon.net. And we need help as far as buying equipment, maintaining equipment, and doing things like that for the kids. We need help with that. Also, I need some volunteers, some teachers, that would volunteer to help me, like in the evening with the students.
Well, that's really great. I don't know whether I should ask to be a teacher since I can't read. I don't know if I need to be a student.
Well, you can give workshops.
Okay, workshops.
You can give workshops
okay.
because that inspires the kids, right? When you come in here and you give a workshop, you've been playing the bass for years, and you come in here and you tell your experience and tell them what they could be doing after they leave here. That inspires them.
Yes, it does. Yep.
Well, that's a good thing. I mean,
You can inspire
I
some
do have.
kids.
I do have. Was that?
You can inspire some kids.
I hope so.
You inspire those people in line. They start. You did. Right, Gilbert?
Hey, Gil's my boy. You know that. It's all a good thing. Well, I'm going to tell you, this was absolutely exemplary. This was very, very good. And as I said before, if you don't know this lady, you need to get to know this lady. And I mean that sincerely. You have one more thing. You have something coming up soon?
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention that. I got to read that. I have a recital coming up.
You got a recital.
And the recital
you guys want to check this out?
Palambaro Club Hall, and it's in Ardmore. And it's Sunday, October 20th from 2 to 5. You can join us there. The students are going to be playing fabulous pieces, and we have some of our entertainers there, like Mary Cross and Marsha T. and Shirley Light. And I have a young lady by the name of Abigail who's going to dance. So it's going to be a terrific affair, and the cost is $20. So if you can make that, that's Sunday, October 20th from 2 to 5 at Palambaro Club Hall in Ardmore.
How do you spell Paul? That sounds
Palambaro, Palambaro Club.
Club Hall.
And yes.
We'll include that at the bottom.
You'll
Yeah,
put
we'll
that
have
down
to.
there.
We're going to put it at the bottom.
It breaks my tongue just to try to say it.
That's something to say, but that's where it's going to be. And that's in Ardmore, Pennsylvania.
Ardmore.
Okay.
You guys have been to Ardmore. Everybody's been to Ardmore.
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe not. But that's fine. We want to thank you guys so much for this. We had so much fun today. And we're going to have to put this in, of course, in other parts as well. But, this has been great for me. And I want to give the last word out. Toni, do you have anything you want to say?
I do. If you like our past guest, our current guest, and want to see our future guests, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Great.
That's just Jolly Team Multimedia
Yes, it is.
on YouTube. All right, thank you very much. And, of course, last word, Doris.
Well, I just want to say thank you to God for all the things He's done for me, because He's been there. I've done so many things I can't explain it. I couldn't have done it without Him. And I want to say thank you to you two for being there for me, for supporting me. I've been around a long, long time, and you've always been there for me. So God bless each and every one of you.
There you go. And on that note, we're going to leave it as it is. We want to thank you guys for another episode of People Like Us. This program is designed to change the world one voice at a time.
Love you.
All right. On behalf of everybody here, we want to say thank you so much.
Thank
and have
you.
a great day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.